Starting up in 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to HOARD of the Dragon Queen 2. So, you have had a long rest after your council meeting. It is now the morning of the 6th day of the first week of the fading. It's exactly 21 days away from your owl hunt that you've been invited to.
21 days and counting.
So, you have some things to do and take care of. How would you like to proceed?
First things first, I want to go out and look at the wagon, check through Raskin's pack, see if I find anything of interest.
You find a small map of trails that reveals the location of the Mountain's Toe gold mine. Of the landmarks you need to follow to be able to find the Mountain's Toe without just searching around randomly.
Alright, so I'm just going to write Raskin's map.
Yeah. You found Don John Raskin's map.
Alright, so at least now I know where the toe mine is. And let's see here. Any, like, just basic useful items I could take from it?
It's just all the standard stuff that's in an adventurer's pack, which you can find on page 151. Like I said, it itself is a backpack. It's got another bedroll. It's got a mess kit, a tinder box, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, and a water skin, and another 50 feet of rope.
Alright, well now we can use that for Puyet. Alright, so...
I give her his explorer's pack?
Yeah, it's just basic explorer's items, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just give that to her to make sure she has some good stuff.
Alright, well I guess,
Nice. And...
She does have a decent amount of fucking equipment of her own already. She does come with her own backpack, a bedroll, a blanket. She has her own tinderbox. She has 2 pythons and an ice hammer, and her fortune-telling bones, and 50 feet of rope. So this is actually kind of redundant for her.
Alright, we can just keep it in the wagon then.
I think I could sell my leather armor, get some upgraded hide armor.
You could do that, or you could buy. Well, you can't actually because the fucking armor store is closed now.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
Elmar can order things, but it'll take a couple days for the order to get up to Neverwinter and then to come back with stuff.
We can go talk to Wester and maybe even look through her armor, see if we can grab anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, we need to go talk to Wester anyway. So.
So you're gonna start off going to the Wester in this town hall. Okay.
Here's my character.
Yee.
So over here, la-dee-da-dee-da, and Stonehill Inn, Townmaster's Hall. Let's go there, knock on the door, like, hey Wester, open up, it's us.
Yeah, I was expecting you. Hang on. He comes out to the door. So you still want to head over and look at Lenine's house?
Yeah, but real quick, you said you had her equipment here. Mind if we take a look through it?
Yeah, come on in. There's a little kind of storeroom off to the side, and on top of a wooden crate, there's some armor.
What kind?
It looks like that. It's not really anything heavy, but he's got this horseshoe crab shield, sword, and just some basically kind of just nautical looking themed leather armor. Let me check. Double check.
Can use one every now and then, anyways. Or if you did.
I don't really like shields. I got my X.
Got your X.
Go with my X.
And
shark tooth long sword. And actually, really not much in the way of actual armor. There's a helmet, but it's cracked open.
Yeah, because I whacked it.
Right.
Want a bloody helmet?
No, I'm good.
But okay, so you're not gonna. So you're not gonna take either.
I want to grab her sword and just kind of hold on to it.
Okay, so you're gonna take the shark tooth long sword.
Yeah.
Write that down. You can take it as evidence.
Yep.
But you're not gonna take the giant crab shell.
Oh yeah, might as well take both.
Okay.
Since we're at it.
Alright. You don't have to necessarily carry them on you, you just...
let's say that we brought the small cart, because we do have to take it back to Elmar. So I'm currently just set it in the cart. And, let's see.
And you got Leonardo, the horse, on the cart,
Yep.
running the cart around? Okay.
Let's see, and it's a shark tooth longsword.
Yeah. And a giant crab shield.
Alrighty. And mind if we get that key?
Yeah, just follow me. He'll lead you over to where her house is, which... Let's see, where's the Lion Shield Coster? Right there. Right here.
Is that small little house? Right?
Yeah.
That's not that far. It's a boot.
Alright.
Alright,
He unlocks the door and lets you in. So what exactly are you doing? What are you looking for here?
I'm looking for papers, or actually I use Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm.
And so while that's going off, I'm looking for any magical items or papers.
There's something in the bedroom. It basically is like, you open the front door, there's like a little living room, kitchen, dining area, and then there's one bedroom at the back.
So go all the way to the back and rummage around until you find the small magic item.
Again, and the end table by the head of the bed in the drawer, you find a sending stone. A single sending stone. But it does cast off of it. Does ping on your Detect Magic. Also, there's it's not as heavy of magic signature, but there's something weird. There's in a room. There's against the wall. There's like a little shrine. I guess make an Arcana roll.
+4, I believe. Arcana is my intelligence +2. 9 +2 is 11.
And if you have the skill, you add your proficiency bonus too,
No,
so another
so-
+2.
Yeah, so
Your total of 13. The symbols look similar to some of the symbols you remember reading in that Temple of Elemental book.
interesting.
And there's a bowl of water, and it's the water that seems to be kind of giving us like a faint magic aura, like maybe it's holy water or something.
Well, I want to get a vial from my herbalist kit and just kind of take a sample of it.
Okay, so you dig out your bag, you're rummaging through your kit, and everyone roll initiative.
7, 8.
It's the initiative card.
7, 8.
Yep.
All right.
Respectively.
So you're 2, and you're 3.
You sure? You got 8. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Oh no, I'm thinking. Numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
As you're rummaging, you hear like you hear the bowl tip over and crash, and a splash of water. You look over, and the bowl had tipped itself over, and the water that flows down onto the floor congeals and oozes up, and takes on the form of a large, shaved-headed guy with a goatee. You kind of vaguely recognize him as the blacksmith that worked in the small little blacksmithy on the side of the Lion Shield Cotter. He's got a big old fancy-looking dagger, and his skin's kind of bluish because of the just transforming out of water like he just did. So he would look like this guy, if I can find the picture.
Well,
Alright.
He's got a big old fancy, like, just knife, and he gets to go first because he's got the highest initiative. And so, he unlocks the door and lets you in. So what exactly are you doing? What are you looking for here?
I'm looking for papers, or actually I use Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm.
And so while that's going off, I'm looking for any magical items or papers.
There's something in the bedroom. It basically is like it opened the front door. There's like a little living room, kitchen, dining area, and then there's one bedroom at the back.
So we go all the way to the back and rummage around until we find the small magic item.
Again, in the end table by the head of the bed in the drawer, you find a sending stone. A single sending stone. But it does cast off of it. Does ping on your detect magic. Also, there's it's not as heavy of magic signature, but there's something weird. There's in a room. There's against the wall. There's like a little shrine. I guess make an Arcana roll.
+4, I believe. Arcana is my intelligence +2. 9 +2 is 11.
And if you have the skill, you add your proficiency bonus too.
No,
so another +2.
Yeah, so
your total of 13. The symbols look similar to some of the symbols you remember reading in that Temple of Elemental book.
Interesting.
And there's a bowl of water, and it's the water that seems to be kind of giving us like a faint magic aura, like maybe it's holy water or something.
Well, I want to get a vial from my herbalist kit and just kind of take a sample of it.
Okay, so dig out your bag, you're rummaging through your kit, and everyone roll initiative.
7.
8. It's the initiative card.
7, 8.
Yep.
All right. So you're 2, and you're 3.
You sure? You got 8. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. Numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
As you're rummaging, you hear like you hear the bowl tip over and crash, and a splash of water. You look over, and the bowl had tipped itself over, and the water that flows down onto the floor congeals and oozes up and takes on the form of a large, shaved-headed guy with a goatee. You kind of vaguely recognize him as the blacksmith that worked in the small little blacksmithy on the side of the lion shield cutter. He's got a big old fancy-looking dagger, and his skin's kind of bluish because of the just transforming out of water like he just did. So he would look like this guy, if I can find the picture.
All right.
He's got a big old fancy, like, just knife, and he gets to go first because he's got the highest initiative. And so, hand me a magic marker. Here. Let's see, we need a bedroom. Whoa! That one's drying out.
And guess it's just me and Hartman on this little escapade.
Yeah, Wester's still outside. He didn't declare that you're bringing anyone else with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll set this out.
Alright.
That's the bed, that's the altar. You'd be like right here. Place Hartman somewhere. Yeah, push you like... You're like right here, maybe. I guess that works. Rummaging for your shit. Well, I rummage for my shit.
Gives true sense of rummaging.
With real super accurate rummaging sounds. Of course, it'd be the very last box I look in.
I wonder what this... So it was a blacksmith we usually saw, like, outside of the Lion Shield.
Yeah. I'm just going to use this to represent him since he did turn out of water, but he's not water anymore. Okay, so he's going to attack the Furbolg, because the Furbolg's closest.
What kind of weapon did he have again?
He's just got this big, mean-looking dagger in his hand. Let's see. That's the Fathomer, alright.
With an 18, he hits you. Does 1d4 plus 2 piercing damage. He stabs you in the back for 4 points of damage.
Alright, so 27, now down to 23. I'm gonna borrow your pencil for a second.
Okay, and then Hartman, your turn. This just happened.
Alright. Run up to him. Hit him with my great axe. How creative.
I mean,
If it works, it works.
17 plus 3.
That beats an armor
Or
class
2.
of 10.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So roll some damage.
7.
that was a pretty cool roll.
That was.
Okay, that takes him from 52 down to 45.
Let's kick his ass.
Alright. Do you want to use your action surge and get another attack right off the bat?
Yeah,
You get
hell
to
yeah.
use it at least once.
Hell yeah. Okay, I got a 6 plus 3, 9.
9.
Can I re-roll that one with the
No.
superiority die?
Yeah, if you're allowed to.
Yeah. Okay. I have the precision attack.
Yeah.
Sick.
So you had a
1 plus my
You had a 9. You gotta roll an 11 or higher to beat a 10. But I think you can use more than one precision die.
Add it to the roll. Before or after making it before any effects. Okay. One more.
Alright.
Oh wait.
So
That
you can
was,
use it 2. Oh yeah, these
I
are
rolled-
die 8. So roll a die 8.
sorry about that. I got 8.
Alright, now you're able to hit him. So do another die 8 worth of damage.
Die 8? Or die 12 with my great axe?
Oh yeah, it's die 12, yeah.
Die 12. 10.
Alright. He's now down to
Jeez.
35 hit points. He just came up and did a couple big old just double slash attack for him stabbing your fearbolt buddy in the back.
In the back.
And now, Mr. Stabbed in the back, you can now turn around and deal with this.
I use Milf's Acid Arrow.
Okay.
It's a green shimmering arrow streaked towards the target within range and bursts into a spray of acid. Making a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d4 acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
Kick
Okay.
his ass, man. Kick his ass.
So,
And he's not immune to acid damage, so roll your initial turn's damage, which is how much?
Oh, it's a...
Oh yeah, and did you have to roll to attack? You have to,
A shimmering green arrow streaks towards the target within range and bursts into a spray of acid. Guess?
I guess, yeah, so your spell attack.
Well, I just rolled a 2, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
even with that.
Yeah.
You just blindly fire an acid arrow and it slides against
on
the
a
wall.
miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much as initial damage, but I guess that's on a miss. Yeah, here, take a look.
Let me actually read what it says. Make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. On a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much the initial damage, no damage. Okay, so you do get to at least, it gets backsplashed by the acid that hits the wall behind him. So,
2d4?
yeah, so that's half of 4d4, so roll 2d4.
What I thought. What are the other 2d4s? I'm gonna borrow yours.
Go for it, man.
1 and 4.
So you do 5 points of acid damage.
Mine's bigger.
That's what she said. And then we wonder.
Okay,
Right.
this guy...
I'm not even asking him anything, just, he stabbed me in the back, get him.
Get him.
Okay, he does an Eldritch Blast, which is a magic cantrip. He just shoots out this little bolt of kinetic energy at Hartman, who just attacked him with the axe. Your AC is what?
16.
Alright, he misses. Or it splashes, the blast hits like square in the armor, just is dispersed by it.
Interesting.
Nice.
Okay.
You could hit me with that puny attack.
So Hartman, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to make another. I'm just gonna swing with my ass. Come on, baby. 3. I make a precision roll with my die. That's 5. Fuck. Okay.
You want to use another one? You still got 2 more precision die you can use.
Let's try it again. 8.
Alright, you get up over 10 that way.
Nice. Now we do the.
But you only got 1 superiority dice left.
11.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
And 1 superiority die.
Alright.
It's down to 19 hit points.
I tell Micah to quickly jump on the bed.
Can I?
Not until it's your turn, but he can yell at you to do that.
Oh man.
Alright, I currently use my totem, which I always freaking forget to use.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find the page.
Oh, that's in...
Yeah, but I wrote all down the stuff.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
Alright. I use the bear totem, a +5 druidic level to hit points. And I believe that goes to the party each.
Yeah.
So it's a 5 + 3, it's 8. So it's 8 points for you, 8 points for me.
Okay.
And you gain advantage on strength and strength checks and saving throw as well, the bear spirit.
How much? 8 plus.
And it'll
Just-
last for 1 minute, so it'll last for 10 rounds.
Alright.
And so all of you get an extra 8 temporary hit points. Those will be used first. They do not refill your actual hit points.
Okay.
It's not a healing thing. It's a
Alright.
buffer.
And that counts as my turn, right?
As a bonus action. No, you can still actually have an action.
Sweet.
Sick.
Alright.
Poke him.
Poke him.
Poke him.
I use my, I
And
whip
this
out my
bear
pistol.
spirit manifesting in the middle of the room, like visually, like, Spirit of the Bear!
I call upon the spirits of the bear. Pull out my great warhammer and just start
I will
swinging
lend
at
you
him.
all the health and vitality of the bear!
Black bear.
That's racist. Alright. But yeah, I swing bone club at the blob guy.
Okay.
Let's see.
So beat a 10.
Don't call him names.
I am calling him name. I just don't know his name.
Fuck.
The blacksmith.
We're
Nope.
rolling shit.
Alright, it's his turn now.
Guess I was like, I just feel rage by the bear. Swing, just randomly miss.
Just clock.
Start flailing around. Oh, I'm not good at this.
Okay.
Look at that green dragon.
Well, since he shapeshifted back into human form, he cannot return to liquid form right now because he used up both of that. So I'm gonna have to look. Ah, here it is. What I was looking for.
Ocean of healing. I still have one of those.
Me too. And the code's ointment. But this way, actually, I could always just use the bear totem with,
He casts invisibility on himself.
Oh shit.
Alright.
And then make a strength check.
Pardon me?
And you get, no, you since you're in the doorway. And you get advantage with it. So you get to roll 2 and take the higher number.
19.
You feel him try to push his way past you, but you manage to resist.
So there you have an invisible guy in the room, but he hasn't been able to get through you to get out the door.
Grapple him, and then I'll be able to make a swipe at him with advantage.
Well, actually, it's Hartman's turn now
Oh,
because he cast a spell and used a move action.
Hartman, he's here, hit him!
okay.
I have him!
Alright. I,
It's like holding the door.
If you fail your attack roll, you will hit the fear bulg.
Yeah, you can do it.
Do it.
Yeah, okay. Let's do this shit. 16.
All right, you hit him.
Okay.
Do some damage.
2.
Because he's invisible, you don't really know where you're hitting at. You just kind of like nick him in the shoulder or something.
Damn it.
All right, fear bulg. You have an invisible something in your arms, and it doesn't love you.
As most things are. Alright, I use Entangle on all the stuff around.
Oh shit.
Okay, so just gonna have a bunch of vines and shit sprout up through the fucking
Yeah,
floorboards. Actually,
Grasping
probably
weeds
like
and
out on the
vines sprout
floor.
from the ground in 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. Actually, better yet, I'm just going to use spikes. Spike growth. The ground up to a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for a duration. When the creature moves in or within the area, it takes a 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Lady, that's everybody in the room.
Which is why I said get on the bed. But no one wants to listen, do they? Now get on the bed.
Reiterate.
Get on the bed.
Like the spike. Well, like it says up to 20 feet, so you can can dial it down.
Like, let's have it like right around right here.
So, well, like you move from here to here. Like it's like the smallest you can do is either 1 square, but I guess that'd be the square you're in, or you could just do this area, 10 by 10 area.
Yeah, that's what I was planning.
And you're
like,
up on
just
the
get this
bed.
spot right here.
Okay. So let me see the spell again.
Spike growth.
This is like.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, so it's not going to do immediate damage. It's just when he tries to move out of it.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, and it is his turn. He's gonna, I guess, take 2d4 damage and try to push past you again. So he's gonna take... Actually, you should roll the damage. Roll 2d4 damage. As he makes another strength check.
7.
Okay, so he's gonna take 7 points of damage as he tries to push past you, and you have to make a strength save with advantage to beat a 13. That was his check.
14, 19.
Okay, so you prevent him from getting out again.
I'm not letting this man escape.
Okay.
Escapable.
Heartman.
Alright, let's do this shit again.
You will never get me, Heartman!
Man of hearts. I'm not man of hearts, I am man of great
So
acts.
anyway, did you...
I got 17.
Okay, yeah, you hit him. Do some damage.
Come on! Oh, fucking hell!
What?
1.
Yeah, he's invisible. It's hard to see what you're doing.
They're just swinging blindly, just chopping on the ground.
You're like nicking him. You don't want to hit him, so you're not swinging deep enough in to really get to the meat.
Alright,
Okay, Fearbog. You can like
I still
thorn
have
whip
detect
him.
magic going, right? So I should be able to see him. Because it's up to
like,
10-minute point.
Yeah, but it's not the same as see the invisible. Though.
Wait, I can do great weapon fighting. If I get a 1 on there, I
And
can...
actually, the faint aura disappeared as soon as he turned back into himself. So.
Alright, so...
Can I re-roll that damage? Because I got a 1 and I got great weapon fighting.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah, boy!
Yeah. So that's what you get. You got to remember your
10.
All
That's
right.
so much better than 1.
Holy shit!
Okay. Well, in that case, you chop his ass in half. You strike his greasy head from his shoulders, and he comes back to life as blood gushes out of his neck, splattering everyone around him.
And you
have all this invisible
Sorry,
blood
you
everywhere.
got
Big fat leaf falls back and crashes into the altar.
Alright.
Knocks everything all over the fucking place. Okay.
Alright,
Let's see. You two both get to split 450 XP, so each of you get 225 XP.
Hells yeah.
keep chopping people
We should have
up,
brought
man.
who yet. Oh yeah, we were supposed to be introducing her to everyone anyways.
Yeah, maybe not this guy.
Yeah, not this guy. This guy's too mean. Yeah. But, you know, others.
So 250?
225 each.
Sick. I keep dreaming of you.
Okay, Hart Westero come in from hearing the commotion and the thudding and the yelling, and, like peeks around the door,
What's
sees
the
all the
thudding?
spikes in the floor and the fat headless blacksmith, and is like, "What the hell has been going on in here?"
I don't know. It just attacked us. Look at him. Look him on the ground there. He's like all beheaded because of my
What?
amazing axe skills.
What EXP do you get when you, or what EXP do you have to be when you turn level 4?
That's be in the player's handbook, which You won't reach level 4 until you get to 2,700.
Alright.
We're a ways away.
Yeah, no, I was just checking on it.
Yeah.
I'm getting close. I can taste it. Alright. And
Okay.
I want to examine this guy's body.
Alright, well, he's just a big, greasy,
Said he had a really cool knife.
yeah, he does have this wicked-looking hand dagger that's, like, not like a stick-out dagger, but one of the ones that's got the bar and then the thing in front. You jab like that.
Jab, 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 jab,
Alright,
jab.
I pocket that.
Okay. So you're gonna take his dagger.
And take his dagger.
Like he's like got like some tattoos, the kinds that you would like expect to see on sailors.
Can I check his pockets? Like a thief?
You can, you won't find anything.
Oh, well, it's just water.
Well, never mind.
Well,
So, what are you gonna do with the body? Right off the bat, what are you gonna do with the body?
With a bloody
well, he
ass.
said Wester came in. We're like, Wester, we're attacked by this water thing. We killed him, though.
Damn.
That was Lenine's blacksmith.
Well,
What do you mean water thing?
he was in a bowl of water, then he just gooped out and became humanoid.
Who the hell are these people?
I don't know.
This is the last time I ever let any line shield company have anything. I'm gonna just have to mail them a letter and tell them to come pick up their stuff and get their shop out of my town and find someone else to sell armor and weapons to the local fighters and troubleshooters and whatnot.
Yeah,
'Cause
man. These people are crazy.
This is some deep cultist kind of stuff. I don't know what to tell you guys. Did you find anything?
Yeah, we did find this sending stone, and that was about it.
I guess that's how
She was communicating to Yartar.
to have them come send down, I guess maybe he used it to have them come down to send the soldiers to arrest your friend Ruby for killing Lenine. Why on earth was Lenine trying to come up to your place in the first place? What was she looking for?
I found this ancient magic that was very powerful, so I decided to leave it at the manor for a couple days, and that didn't go over too well.
Apparently not. You should be a bit more careful about what kind of things you leave lying around. Ancient magic is nothing to be trifled with. Especially when you have weirdo water shapeshifters who want it for themselves, apparently. Okay, so are you going to do any more looking around?
Yeah, I just want to try to see if I can find any documents or papers.
Make an investigation roll, which would be your intelligence.
So +2.
Yeah, since you don't have the skill.
I got 3 in total.
Hartman, would you like to make an investigation roll?
Yep. 14. Plus,
Alright.
plus my wisdom, which is 17.
You find like a desk in the main room, like full of papers for the business of shipments, and mentions some names and stuff of like her superiors back in Yartar. That might be handy to hold on to.
Yeah.
Hand them to you.
Hand them to me. I look
Like,
through
look,
them
It's the name of her boss.
and I read the name of her boss, which is... No, that's the name of the
The
city.
town. I'm gonna have to randomly roll because I didn't have anything in mind for that yet. So let me see.
Let's see.
Let's get some names here.
Athens.
I have a Frenchy name. Her boss.
Les Bouffes.
Oh, what I need is percentage dice.
Carry each other.
Her boss is named Alice Cataline.
How do you spell that?
Aalis, Lis, and then Cataline is Cateline.
Alright, so
She works for someone named Alice Cataline.
for my most basic knowledge, that is where I believe the sending stone is connected to.
Possibly, yeah.
And
That's her superior, who she writes is the person she reports to and sends her reports to, and all that other kind of shit.
fascinating.
Assuming that, like, she's not an employee of this company and also secretly a cultist on top of it. Like, that is kind of making a jump. But it's someone to go to Yartar and find out who this lady is. As you can find this Alice.
Well, I talked to Wester, and I'm like, hey dude, I don't know what the hell's been going on here, but I think we might need to stock up real quick. Do you mind letting us into her shop?
That could cause problems with their company.
Oh, we'll
They
leave all
come
the
back
gold on the
down
counter.
with inventory and whatnot. Especially since you've now killed her. Oh, screw it. It was, don't go overboard.
We're not gonna go crazy.
Okay, so he takes you next door, gets out a different key, has to break the little bit of tape that he had put up over the door saying that the thing is sealed. You notice, this halfling that hangs out in front of the stores, still hanging out in front of the store today, even though there's
I want to use
nothing going on.
perception to like see what he's doing in front of the store.
Oh, he's just loitering. He considers himself a fighter, even though he's young.
Respect.
Kind of a wannabe.
I'm a want a bottle.
Well, we go in there. Hartman, you might want to change out to some hide armor. We do need to collect some stuff for the people with just some basic clothing items and.
Why limit yourself to hide armor? You're a fighter. You're allowed to
go.
wear any kind of armor you want.
Grab some armor, bro.
I'm a dex fighter.
That'd still get just.
Still better than
chainmail.
basic fast
chain
leather
shirt.
armor.
Nah, man. Chainmail ain't that good on.
If there is anything keeping this leather armor, it does come from the Knights of Io, so it's probably got some neat like dragony kind of shit on it in terms of its styling.
Let me see the handbook.
Go for it.
Okay, well, just
No, it'll be on those previous pages.
The armor.
Well, that's armor. It's that page.
There it is.
just take a moment and figure out what
We'll be
it
right
is
back.
that you want to take. And
Any stuff you want to get?
I'd like to ration up.
Oh,
Get some-
that'd be at
that's
Elmar's.
you're not gonna find rations at the weapons stores. Anything you actually want to grab from the weapons store. Let's see real quick. That you've broken into, even with the official help of Wester. Who's looking at you, tapping his foot, looking a little annoyed that this is going on. Unless he is the avatar of a cosmic presence that oversees this whole world.
Are there any longswords?
It's a weapons shop.
If you want a longsword, we have the.
You have the shark tooth longsword that you just found off.
Any properties about that kind of make it a bit better than a regular?
It has daggering blades on the edges. Whenever you slash at someone, it will physically rip their meat to shreds.
Is it just a
Probably
like a great
just
sword or a longsword?
Longsword.
Oh,
It's one-handed.
I was looking for.
It does 1d8 plus, just 1d8 slashing damage. Or 1d10 if used in two hands. It's a versatile. You can use it as a two-handed weapon or a one-handed weapon.
1d10.
If it's targeting somebody who has no armor, it does an extra die of damage because of the
Things.
So but that's only against unarmored opponents.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with my great axe.
Alright.
She's a good one. She's a keeper.
Well, I go in and I'm just like paying my respects, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry to see this place closed. It's one of the first few places we went in Vandalin.
I guess you could make an investigation check to see if there's any other clues to be found here.
Same for me, or no?
16.
If you wish.
1.
Yeah, 16.
Woohoo.
Do I see anything around?
In the back, in the storeroom, there's a weapons crate that's got a couple other of those big crab shields. And
Interesting. I still have detect magic going for a little bit, right? Or did it disappear?
it probably would have dissipated by now.
Alright. Well, let's see.
There's some more paperwork and shit about, like monthly inventories and money in, money out kind of stuff. Basically
yeah,
just
that's
more
it.
of the same of what you found in her house.
I'm guessing she probably doesn't have any magic weapons or anything. Alright, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank Wester for letting us pop our head in real quick to pay respects and just look around. And see the back up. And let's go get Puyet. Need to get some stuff for Sork, so I guess we're getting Puyet, Sork, Ruby.
And drop the shield and the sauce.
Yeah, going all that and then dropping that off at the manor, just like have little things of like, yay.
Okay, so you're gonna head back out.
Yes, and we're gonna go talk to.
Huyet's pretty strong. She could use that sword.
Yeah, but she's also a healer type.
She's not necessarily proficient in those kind of weapons.
Oh, damn it.
But
The orcs could use the sword. Well, the
no,
orcs
yeah,
could use it.
you could definitely just like give it to one of the orcs.
Short and cheap.
And I say we go to Halia real quick at the miners' exchange so we can exchange in all this gold, silver, and whatnot.
Okay.
I say we keep roughly 300 gold out, and
Now shift your coins the way you want them.
Yeah.
Like I said, like it's silvers turn into a gold, 100 copper turn into a gold. So
We'll keep it simple.
basically,
convert most of it to gold and
Yeah.
so it'd be 24. That's still 100. That's 220. So that's 244 plus the 100. It's 344. And whatever else you had.
That's it. Just
Yes.
the 220
The-
gold from silver.
Oh yeah, but didn't you have gold on top of that originally?
Yeah, I totaled that 150 plus. That's added. That's my total gold.
I don't know, where's yours?
So it's
Open wherever you had the stuff I asked you to write down in the little book. Remember?
you still have the book of books over there?
I still have the book of books, yeah.
Okay. Because while you're at
While I'm talking
Halia,
to Haley, I ask about, hey, I noticed you made this book of cults. Found it a fascinating read. I was wondering if you have any actual information.
oh, you read my book, The Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm glad you liked it.
I have a question. So, a devastation orb. Obviously, you would have some knowledge about those, right?
What I know from my research, yeah.
But I feel like you also didn't add in a lot of stuff into your book that I'm sure you probably would know, like where some of the cults might still be, if there are any active ones, other than just the fire and the wind one that was brought up recently.
As I said in the book, there's a few active elemental cults, but they're not at all related, as far as I could tell through my research, to those old cults of elemental evil. Those were basically they exterminated themselves when they destroyed the city, and have faded into obscurity. If, and I stress if, any of them were to still continue to exist, I would only assume it was the crushing wave, because they would have had agents and operatives off at sea, well away from Terra
Speaking of the crushing wave, I believe that Lenine Greywind might have been a part of that cult. We did come across a shrine in her house that was full of magic water that turned into her blacksmith.
Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Hang on a moment. She runs back into another room, comes back out. Here, why don't you just go ahead and take a copy of my book so you can have it for reference, since I'm assuming you're going to be looking more into
Yeah, and
this. I'd be very, very interested. In fact, she rummages through the little thing in a drawer by her little desk in the main foyer of the Miners' Exchange, and tosses you a little coin pouch with 50 gold coins in it. Take that up front. Just be sure, if you do find out any information about any current existing cults that actually really are tied to these old cults, let me know. Bring me any documents and materials you got.
can I pull out the
consider that in
dagger?
advance.
Can I pull out the dagger that the guy was holding? Because I did grab that.
That's funny. This is the sort of style they use in the Moonshay Islands.
Moonshay Islands. So he was a sailor, perhaps. Because he did have a bunch of tattoos across his bodies of being a sailor.
Yeah, sailor-style tattoos, yeah.
And,
that go, well, you know, if the crushing wave did survive out in the Moonshay, that would make sense. And they're tied somehow to Yartar? They do have that bilge operation in Yartar.
What bilge operation?
They build a lot of barges, and they're the main supplier of river barges for that entire area, for the Evermore swamps, and all the way up and down the river basin there. That's Yartar's main business is building barges and stuff.
Fascinating. I didn't know any of this. All I knew about Yartar was it was a little under the weather.
It's a rogue's haven. The city's internal politics are all divided. Tons of things that don't call themselves thieves guilds or smugglers guilds, but they're thieves guilds and smugglers guilds, basically vying for political control and buying off their own politicians who are all at each other's throats. It's not exactly a good vacation spot, let's say, but it makes its money. I told Wester not to trust those damn Lion Shield people when they first came here offering to open up a outlet store for their products. So, and for that matter, like, why on earth is there a big weapons manufacturer coming out of that city? I've always wondered. They're not exactly close to mining or any other facilities for making all the kinds of weapons and armor that they do manufacture, so.
Well, we did go back. I did notice that her weapons were very sea-based. She had a shark-tooth longsword along with a giant crab shield.
That would track if she was some sort of water elemental cultist. No way of knowing if she was really with the crushing wave, but as I said, if they were...
I mean, that is something I'm about to look into.
But yeah, bring me back any documentation you can on any of this stuff. I'd love to be able to write a follow-up to my book.
And it was 50 gold, right?
Yeah, she gives you 50 gold as an advance.
Thank you. I'll definitely
And she'll, meaning that she'll pay you more if you bring back stuff.
I'll definitely be coming back with more information. So, did you sort out all the gold you needed to?
Yeah. You got 394 gold and 9 silver pieces left.
Sweet. Alright.
If you need any of that, just let me know.
It's better you hold on to it for now, just so we can separate it all.
Sounds good.
And so, thank you. Can we...
Were you wanting to have her...
We'll come back to do that, to see how much gold we're going to be using.
Okay. Because, yeah, you're about to go to Elmar. Or do you want to go to Feldank and get your new horse? Feldank's on the edge of town. Like for the most part, unless you spend way too long dithering over something.
I say let's go to Elmar first.
Alright.
Okay.
So we jump over to Elmar. I want to let him know that... What was his name?
Ander. That you found his guy Ander and you have his cart.
Yeah, we found Ander dead on the road just outside of Phandalin.
Oh no, I was worrying he should have been back a couple days ago from the trip I sent him on to Leylon. What was it? Did he get hit by bandits, wolves?
All we saw was that there were big arrows plunged into the wagon and into him and the horse. We did bury him, of course, but wasn't anything we could have done at the time.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But we did bring your cart, and I was wondering if I could possibly purchase it from you.
I do got others. I could let it go for like 25 gold, I guess.
Alright, well, thank you. I'll mark down 25. So it'd be 69.
194. I got.
Yeah, 169.
And you notice him eyeballing the orc lady who's like looking around at stuff on his shelves. Like, so what's up with that?
Would you like to introduce your wife?
Well, she's my betrothed.
She's not betrothed. You're married.
Betrothed, like
Betrothed
engaged.
means married. No, betrothed means married.
That means you're going to be married.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust you on that.
I'm pretty sure about that.
Well,
It's like being engaged. It's a similar word.
either way.
Pledged to be married.
Yep.
You're right.
Alright, so I go on saying, we did find these orcs way up near Coneyberry, and in that time, Micah made a name for himself, and was even got to be brought on by
Who's Micah?
Grumsh
I'm Hartman.
Hartman, this Micah character. I do not know who he is.
Why do you keep speaking
Sounds
of
like
him?
a real piece of shit, that Micah guy.
Yeah, he just gets in everything, man.
Yeah.
But She's okay. She might be coming like through town every now and then. We're obviously gonna make sure she's not gonna be harming anyone or doing anything wrong.
Okay, so which one of you is acting as the spokesman here?
Guess I am. You're just fondly in love, just rubbing each other.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. She's
Die
not
20.
looking around. I'm just with her. Trying to
A
talk to her.
DC of 13. Beat a 13 with a persuasion check to make him be cool. And
18.
alright, okay, he's not gonna be a dick to your orc.
Dope.
Alright.
Thanks, man.
So, what other stuff do you need to buy from him?
We need to buy some provisions, some feed for our horses. We need to get a tarp for our wagon, not the cart, but the wagon.
Oh, you want a cover installed on the wagon?
Yeah, that would be great. Along with some work done on our manor house.
Oh, really? You need to hire some carpenters, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, after telling him exactly what you need, he tells you for about 10 gold they can have a cover put on your wagon, and you can have it ready by tomorrow afternoon.
Alright.
It'll be 100 gold to start work on the manor house, just for the basic thing. 500 if you want to use brickwork.
Let's stick with wood for now. Let's get it patched up. We can decorate it as
We can have a
please later.
couple of carpenters start working on that as soon as tomorrow, hopefully.
Alright.
That'd be perfect.
And it might take them a couple weeks to finish up.
Oh, I also need to buy some papers, ink pen, and some ink.
Okay. All that is available. Mark down the appropriate amount of gold as it costs.
150. There we go. So, ink pen is 2 copper pieces.
Okay.
A well of ink is 10 gold pieces.
Wait 1 second. Just gonna
And
get 2 copper.
Yep.
And then
10 gold.
for the ink.
And let's just say we do, it's 10 silver to make a gold, right?
Yeah.
Do 1 gold for paper, so we get 5 sheets of paper.
Yeah. Actually, he's probably going to want more than that.
How
Buy him
much,
2
right?
gold's worth of paper.
10 sheets. And we can always get more. Let's give him a small
He
supply
needs
of
scratch
gold.
paper for notes so he doesn't write directly into the proper
Book.
notebook until it's actually supposed to be the finished thing.
Alright. So that's 12 gold.
Oh, and we also need to buy at least 3 tents.
3 tenths.
Yeah, which are 2 gold each, so it'd be 6.
Okay.
6
Alright.
gold.
And I'll write down all the items we just bought.
And you want to buy like a week or so worth of. They got a lot of people now to feed. Because you got you two, your sidekicks, and
could
the
probably-
orcs if you bring them with you.
We could buy some actual livestock from the Faldank
Mm-hmm.
and just buy livestock and cheese, and we can go off that for a good while, I'm sure. Because we do have big
Yeah.
orcs.
Okay.
Let's see. What else we
Also,
got?
if you do go hunting, you'd be getting food that way too.
Okay. Which would be a good thing to do.
But I guess that might be something for your characters to do tomorrow for them.
Ink.
I do work at 3:30.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to get to a point where we wrap up soon.
Alright, ink pen.
do
Let's see. I think that's all the actual physical items, and it's in the top of the wagon. I've got the cart. We
got the beat.
3 tents.
Okay.
Alright. And I believe... Oh, we'd actually like to sell you some items too. We have a couple mirrors and a gold bracelet.
Okay, he'll pay full price for all the above. So,
Alright, so that's 75 in total.
yeah, for 2 mirror sets and 1 bracelet.
Alright. Here, I'll just write that in mine since you're doing this shit. 96 plus 75.
So that mitigates some of the cost of what you're just doing.
So our total cost for what we bought was 18 gold and 2 copper pieces.
Yes.
Okay. So then.
But also, like I said, you spent 100 gold starting off the mana repairs and 10
Mark that
gold
off.
for the.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as it's all accounted for.
And let's see. It would be 96 plus 75 would be 69. No,
160.
71.
174? No.
96 plus 75.
71?
It's 171.
Thank you, Siri. Alright.
Suru.
Okay.
And
Wee.
I'd actually like to quickly purchase a grappling hook since we have all that rope anyway.
How much that?
It's just a 2 gold piece.
Okay. Well, he's understaffed because Andrew's gone, and Thistle's next to worthless when it comes to like lifting heavy things. He's better at like running register and running little tiny errands. So the bulk of your order will not be ready until he's about to close this evening.
That's all good. We can come back later.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, and now just real quick, we need to talk to Faldank about some stuff, so we mosey on over here.
Okay. Are you gonna buy your draft horse?
We're gonna buy a draft horse along with some cheese and
The gold per cheese wheel.
one gold.
Mm-hmm.
1 gold.
Alright, so let's buy 2. Let's buy 2 cheese wheels, draft horse, and we're good on livestock for now. We can go back to that later.
Okay. The draft horse is 40 gold.
Alright.
It's 40. So that's 60. 62 gold.
Okay. Now, the only thing I think of is that you need to go by the inn and rent a comfortable or better room
For Sorg.
for 2 days, which will be 8 silver a day. So you need
Plus
16.
food and all that.
No, I guess that counts.
Alright.
Let's see. Meals per day. Let's just make it an even
1
gold coin per day. So 2 gold for 2 days of Sork having a nice little room to do his work in.
Alright. It's not too bad.
And how much was the other thing?
What other thing?
The
Cheese?
No, I already counted.
Draft
that.
horse.
Draft horse was 60.
40.
Yeah,
40.
I got all that. So now all I need is to figure out what are the negative expenses, like for selling all that stuff.
Oh, I just put it in here. It was just an extra 75, so I set on mine, so it'd be roughly even.
Okay.
Alright. And
Okay.
so what's your total gold now?
I got 6. We got a total expense of 64 gold and 2 copper piece.
What's your total amount that you have? Because that's what's important.
You have a calculator?
It's called a phone. They all have calculators in them.
Yeah.
$195 gold and
Alright, so even after all that, you still have a decent amount of money on hand.
Oh yeah. And
we don't lose it all.
I got like 171 at the moment. And that's without getting rid of, actually I got rid of the gold bracelet. And 2 mirror sets. Still have close to gold Fastman's bone statue. Copper chalice, we can probably get rid of that real quick.
Unless
Unless you want to keep it.
But like I said, you're gonna need stuff to drink and eat out of, so...
Yeah,
that's
hold on
good.
to that one.
You already gave 2 other copper chalices away to the Knights of Io, after all.
True.
Okay, so...
I believe that's it.
So you go by the inn, rent Sorka's room,
So
have Actually, well, you're gonna have Ruby watch him, so you're gonna want her to stay at the inn with him?
yeah, so it'd be double the price.
Yeah.
Alright, so it'd be 4 gold. I'll just mark that down.
Okay.
So minus an extra 2 gold is 169.
Okay, so it's about, say, 1 in the afternoon-ish by the time y'all are done with all this, including your little fight. Like Wester, I guess, is probably, like, commissioned a couple of the, like, burly lads in town to come haul yet another dead body off to be buried on the edge of town. Are y'all gonna start off for the temple this day, or are you going to chill the rest of the day?
We can quickly run off to the temple and get that over with.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like
So are we taking Puyet or are we taking...
Well, you already decided
Right,
that you're
right.
taking the sidekicks you're going to take. That was at the character selection.
Right.
Puyet's going to either be at the manor house or be hanging with Faldank while you're gone, helping him around the farm.
And hopefully
So-
some common.
On that note, we're going to wrap this up, and we'll pick up next time when we finally have our return to the Temple of Abathor.
Well, hey everybody, it's your old pal King Wasmlader here. Just wanted to bring you some holiday wishes for this upcoming Halloween, and to let you know that coming pretty soon, we're going to be having It's a Call of Cthulhu Christmas, Charlie Brown. It'll be a one-shot adventure we're going to be running using this here Call of Cthulhu starter set, and we'll be preparing that this December. And sometime soon, right around Halloween, we'll be doing kind of a teaser where we're going to be having our resident dungeon master, Raymond Joshua, play through the solo adventure that comes with this game kit that teaches you how to play. So be sure to join us, and we'll see you when we see you. Oh, come, all ye faithful, and hit like and subscribe. I want you to watch all my videos tonight.